Hello, welcome back. Last time I did one of the 2 bonus missions that I have unlocked. I think today I want to focus on optimizing the Übercritter and getting these starfish. So let's start with watching my old solution and seeing what I did. So $3.99, clearly that is the exact solution that is predicted to get me 0 starfish. This is going awfully fast. I'm going to need to go a little slower than that. Shift the crab over. Drop those 2 objects on him. Pipe goes down, snail noise continually plays because I paused right in the middle of a, look at that animation frame. Alright, slowly. Turtle goes there. Crab walks across. Snail uses a single turn to go down, okay? And walks all the way over there. I don't foresee a lot of optimization I could do with that, but let's think. Let's not think yet. Let's just look at this route, and then I'll look at it in more detail once I'm actually in the puzzle. So Guppy swims over, ignores Virgil, ignores that ice, pushes Shelby. Shelby crawls into place. I was gonna say I spot something this ice could do, but no, here it would just block Shelby from getting there at all. Like, it'd have to go here, which is impossible to shortcut that at all. Or here, which I guess would help a tiny bit. Okay, Colt begins moving, up and around King Crab. Was there a way to avoid that? Would only save me 2 moves, since you have to get around that thing anyway. Or maybe if Turtleface is doing certain things, she could block the appropriate lasers, but she's not doing those things. She's going down here. She doesn't want to go into this area. I am suspicious, though. So you're taking the most direct path there. Right, if I had gone this way, that would waste 2 moves and I wouldn't get there in time. Snail crawls to there. You push that out of the way. I think that's all accurate. Flounder push crab. That far. Crab crawls up. Flounder moved down. Yes, because I needed to crawl onto him to get up here. He doesn't move up anymore. I couldn't have flounder pushed him there, but I can do it here. I don't want to push this right because I'm pushing it left. Okay. So yeah, your situation is you want to push this down. This is the part that feels the worst. This long swim here. I mean, it also feels pretty bad to have the snail crawl all the way from there to there, but again, there's little it seems like I can do about that. But like, there's all this geometry here, and this mystery. But anyway, this is the part that I feel is ripest for optimization, and he has to go so far to get out of the way. I'm just wondering if this could be in a different spot to somehow... Ooh, I might see one. I might just see one. Okay, I'm looking at something and it's questionable. But maybe? Well, I won't worry about that yet. Right, yeah, so you had to go through that laser, so you do have to do that turnaround. And then you just go directly with nothing else happening. Lift, seahorse goes in, duck, seahorse goes in. Okay, got it. So, yep, I understand.
One of us has to get inside that chamber with the Übercritter and push the cancel button.
He is ready to go. Alright, so what I was looking at... no. I was looking at this and thinking it might be a flounder-sized space, like imagining if he was here somehow and King Crab pushed that left. Then there are lots of problems with that.
Shelby, do you think that's my best feature?
No, I don't think he can hide there and also push this and get back in and bring it downward. Like, there are several problems with that. Alright, let's look at elements of this puzzle I haven't used yet. This ice, this snail, this seaweed. That's pretty much it. These could just be prevention mechanisms, but there might be something more to them. What about travel routes? I haven't really interacted with these lasers at all. Haven't used this shaft, in case that means anything. Yeah, I see that that could be a way for my big crab to crawl down. It's the same number of moves as going up over there, and doing that number of moves up over there gets this thing down better. But isn't that the same thing, ultimately? Can I easily find out if that's the same thing, ultimately? What save do I want? What are these? I don't know. Okay, so... Snail move, crab move, no, turtle move. You go all the way... there. Yes. I'm gonna ignore the snail parts of this for now. Yeah, you do have to go all the way down. What part was I looking at? Shoot, I forgot. Right, something to do with... So what if Flounder doesn't go that far down? And instead... you go that route. What changes with this? I think this is just less efficient than what I did in the other place. Because yeah, you were able to just do a little wiggle to move that back and forth before, and I'm sacrificing some flounder push potential here. Well, okay, so how many moves does this lose me? I wonder. Still doing the bad feel thing. But yeah, like, the only place Flounder could possibly hide out is somewhere down here somehow, if this somehow wasn't in the way. Yeah, given its width, there's no way for that to happen. So yeah, he's just stuck getting all the way out of the way for the turtle to get through. Okay. So then, if we do snail things... Am I too late on my seahorse? Yes. Pant, pant, pant. Doing things in a different order. I just want to see, like, the comparison between that different routing for Flounder and King Crab and see what it does to my move count. I assume it's worse. I'm almost certain it's worse. But by how much? Oh, let's see. Is this a move? That is a move. So wait, isn't it better to crawl this way? Is that what I did before? That's probably what I did before. Or did I make a change there? I'm not actually sure.
Oh, hurry, Shelby, hurry.
Working on it. I decided that was best. Boy, this iteration time sure is something. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of improvement I can do on that. Okay, so now it's you. It is necessary to push that way because if you push from there, you die. You have to get all the way out of the way. So how much am I off by? any at all, or was this the same, or was this better? This looks worse. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the same. Huh. No, it's worse. It's worse by 1. Oh. Or 2. Worse by 1 or 2. I guess that was like the 1 or 2 moves that Flounder pushed King Crab on that route. Because yeah, King Crab was moving right that entire time. He also was moving right the entire time on this route. But I think Flounder got 2 pushes like right in this spot, and that was what made the difference. Okay, so that loses me 2 moves. So
The goal of this room.
the goal of this room is to figure out what to do with the ice pieces. What could it possibly be? I'm noting that the shape of this is clearly made as a crab stairway to climb from left to right. Yeah, right down here, for Virgil to get up in here. But Virgil can't do this because this drops. If I stick a snail to it... Wait, hold up. If I stick a snail to it... Wait, doesn't that just kind of work? Let's do that in isolation. Just ignoring literally everything else. Isn't there a permutation here that I thought I tried, but now it looks like I didn't? Like that configuration.
Shelby, do you think that's my best feature?
So what's with this? This is fine. Yeah, that's much faster, isn't it? I've moved Colt down here, which might lose me as much time as I gained from that Virgil fall. I guess let's find out. But that seems clearly better than Guppy, and it's using a feature of the puzzle that I didn't use with her. It could be that that's enough to gain me 1 starfish. I somehow kind of doubt it. Could Turtleface block this laser and let Colt go through here on her way down? Maybe Guppy'd have to move out of the way. She has to anyway. Okay. Ooh. Now, we got some potential problems here. Hang on, I didn't do the snail thing properly. Okay, so I'm gonna take this seriously this time. Who wants to move this down? I'm thinking that that gets, well, but somebody's gotta move it right. I was thinking that I would have this object do it. But that seems of no consequence because, well, it also blocks Colt from moving it further. Yeah, it feels strictly worse. No, that's of no benefit to me. So instead, I would want to do... seemingly that exactly? So excited. Don't know what second snail's for. Seems like nothing so far. Okay, so sequencing. I want to do the Shelby and Virgil thing first. So go that way, go that way. I mean, it could totally be that this Shelby's just here for moral support and never
Shelby,
plays into the puzzle.
Hurry!
But yeah, like this layout is totally fine for Virgil to do his thing. Oop, you stay where you are. Yeah, so that's clearly better than swimming Guppy down there because it skips the swim time. Didn't I try this? I think I tried something with like 2 snails, or like just didn't understand that I could stick those together in that way of organizing things. Hey, you know what? If I can get 1 starfish today...
Most powerful creature in the ocean I've ever seen, but it sure is the ugliest.
Then that would open up... Wait, why do you look all wrong? Because you are? Dang. Alright,
They
fine.
go
Restart. So you? Nope, not yet. Okay, you had to go left first, but you didn't want to go right yet, not until Agent T is here. Okay. You do that. You want to move those through before the pipe and stuff falls. Blah, 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 blah. Did you want to push from here? Because then you wouldn't have to move this down and waste a turn, so... Oh, it doesn't start like that. So going backward by 1 would save you going downward by 1 and add up to exactly the same thing. So it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so taking the time to move left down to get you in there so that I'm not wasting, feels like, this move.
That's one tough little seahorse.
Whoa! I got a new voice clip. Anyway, yeah, so that... Whoa, that's the wrong timing for that, right? This doesn't save shell... Ooh! No, it doesn't save time if you're on the seaweed, I think. That is an alternate way you could come down. Which is of some interest. Maybe. But I think you just want to do this before the seaweed is even there.
Shelby, hurry.
Shelby hurries to here. Nothing I'm doing will give them a better route. Virgil and Shelby do their thing. I guess just start saving again. Well, I will once this is terminated. Assuming I haven't made any mistakes yet. I might have. Guppy's gonna have to move out of the way, I think. That's fine. I can do that. Okay, so things get fiddly here. Well, not yet. I know how to do this part. It's pretty simple. You do have to come all the way down. Because these two do a... Hold on, am I doing this too early? Cold needs to do a thing.
Shelby?
Do you think that's my best feature? Okay, so... The seahorse. I'm looking at this turtle going downward and the seahorse going upward, and I'd love to not go back around there. This is a laser. This is not, conspicuously. So I think I can do a little better. Okay, so if I do things in this order. Crab to here. I think Guppy moves left 1. T moves right 1? Same as Colt getting out of the way, kind of. Except no, then Guppy doesn't have to get out of the way of Colt here. So this... Wait, yes she does. Okay, well, so that's 2 moves Guppy. Left or up doesn't make a difference. Okay, well...
Shelby, do you think that's my best feature?
Could I wonder if I could save time by having these weave across these lasers in some way to keep you lower. So from here I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 moves to go around that.
Yes, sir! That's my baby!
Everybody's so encouraging for Colts. This is the Colt show. I mean, well, yeah, it is. We know this. I know how this ends. He's the main character of this puzzle. Okay, so, Crab Zone.
I don't know if that's the most powerful creature in the ocean I've ever seen, but it sure is the ugliest.
You don't want to go any higher. You do want to do these pushes. So that was 4 that I got out of that. I'm going to have you do this push, which would be the same as Flounder doing it. Since this is 3 wide, I can't get a Flounder push to do a better thing there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then no, would block turtle. I was thinking of Flounder like, oh well, yeah, and then there's a laser there. Lots of problems with Flounder using this to push King Crab all the way over. So I think that's happening. Okay.
Gotta
So
stop
your
the
job's
critter.
done.
Gotta
Gotta stop the critter.
Gotta stop the critter. Gotta stop the critter.
Looking, just like eyeballing my move count, I think I saved a good bit. Maybe enough for a starfish, but I don't know how much to trust my eyeballs here. So 31 right now. So from here I get... Yeah, okay, I have 12-ish moves to spare. That's probably enough for a starfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's not.
Excellent.
Is it? No, we didn't actually get that starfish. Did we? We did! I got a starf... Does 0 count? It does! Okay! Got a 400 move demo. Okay, we've seen this before. Alright, I got one! So, what did I change? I dropped Virgil with the seaweed. That was the main thing. And I got Colt through a laser. Okay, and this will have opened earlier version of another of the final missions. Which one? Botany Division. Bigger and more difficult. Oh, jeez. The King of the Mountain, or King Crab High and Mighty thing. Okay. Considerably bigger and more difficult. Just what I needed. Okay, so not alternate to the Übercritter. Oh, at a glance, this doesn't look different from here. That structure's a little different. I guess there's no starfish here, probably. But, like, looking at this in small, I don't immediately spot the big difference. Actually, is this different at all? Like, the starfish structure thing isn't there. Anyway. Alright, so that's in my future. Let's explore the idea of a second starfish here.
One of us has...
So, turtle shield for seahorse to go this way. And that opens him up to move down there and move the seaweed into place for Virgil. If Colt is the seaweed pusher, then it doesn't benefit me to move this down by gravity. But I have this weird second object. Like, what's this for? Maybe... Like, this is the part I really want to understand. So maybe... This feels bad because it's a bunch of extra moves. But like, there's nothing about the weight of that pipe that benefits me at all there. This one is just as good for snail descent. I needed to turtle first. You know that verb? Oh hey, this means Flounder doesn't have to move, though he already did.
I've ever seen, but it sure is the ugliest.
Oops. Ah, okay, I can do a multi-push here. You do have to go all the way down, so you can choose your moment to do that would cause this to drop. If we're doing everything else the same.
We can do this.
And there's just enough room to do this. That looks that's not what I want to do. Never mind. Why? Why would I do that? Is this in my way, or am I using it as a tool somehow? Is this supposed to interact with things? How? Nothing is clear to me.
Gotta stop the critter.
There's nothing I could really do to
Gotta stop the critter. Gotta stop the critter.
benefit from you down that shaft as far as I can tell. Can't push this from left to right. What do I do with you? I can't really do that after she's all the way... Yeah, it's only 4 wide. After she's all the way in here. Because Flounder was the one holding it up and he went away. It could be on her back if she's like coming through there a little bit, but then that's moving her farther away from her destination. Like, I was thinking of some sort of route where King Crab goes through here, but that looks real bad because that's a lot of crab walking. Well, he could be pushed by a turtle. Part of the way. Maybe that's what this part is for. It looks bad, though. And like, why would I want to do that instead of him coming up here? He's helpful where he is. Flounder can do this entire job on his own, sure. He has to go up a little higher for that stuff, but
Are
like,
we missing
King Crab had
something?
to... Shh, we're not missing anything. Well, that's not true. Agent T just has like her beak shoved into that laser this entire time. That's fine, she's invincible. Doesn't matter for her. So what are you? I just don't get this entire mechanism. Is it just nothing? Does it not interact with the puzzle at all? Okay, ways this could interact in any way. I could retrieve this ice and push it right over here, or maybe theoretically left and out here. Left's a bad direction. I could maybe retrieve this pipe and push it somewhere. I could maybe get the ice out of the way and drop the pipe down here. Does Guppy have more of a job than she's had so far? Because she hasn't done much. This shaft sure looks designed for dropping that pipe down. It holds this ice down, which looks like it does something. Putting this in this pit does absolutely nothing. As a non-operation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't affect how far up that sticks. It just does literally nothing. Pushing it left also does literally nothing. I mean, it fills this space, but that space doesn't matter. Nobody uses it. So it seems like it's neither of those things.
Shelby?
And again, the only way this ice seems like it's going anywhere is if King Crab specifically is down here, because he can take the impact from the weighted ice, and then it can get pushed alongside him to be an umbrella from these lasers, which are all shooting from above, not below. In case that matters. It only matters in that I'm dropping some objects down here, and well, these could be shooting from below if that was not the way to go. Everything, if the ice is parked here, everything from here on works as an umbrella right up until there when he doesn't need it anymore. And he could go in there and do this stuff. But why? It just seems strictly worse in every way. Like, I don't see how this could ever be used to help me. So Virgil crawling across here with Shelby seems like pretty much as optimal as it's going to get, unless I can route... basically fill this hole and this hole. Or if a snail could get across... Okay, so imagine if this ice were out of the way somehow. Yeah, good luck with that. But imagine, like if this just didn't exist and I was dropping that down there. Is there a moment when a snail is like in some position here where that's beneficial in some way? I don't think so. So if I have this hole filled, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, counting snail movement is weird. Shh. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to this spot. If this hole is filled, I was counting from here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 to this spot. What did I count before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it doesn't even interact with this, so that makes it much worse. That was what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So plugging this up makes it 10 worse. Which makes sense, because 5 blocks here, and I have to traverse on both sides of them. But if I could plug both this hole and this hole, with what? With things I don't have. What, this ice? No, the ice goes down. So no. If a snail were stuck to this ice... That's no good. No, that won't be happening. What do you suppose this passage is for? I guess to make this necessary to get here. Well... I mean, just to make this longer. I can't do anything with you. You're in a bad place. The only characters who can interact with you will push you right. So if Guppy were in here, she could push right, get around, push left, get it up that shaft, and... nothing would happen. So what? I don't know, I got one of them. That'll be good enough for today. There's a lot I don't understand in there. But if I can get like one each time, then I guess I'd be okay with that. And you know, I'm ratcheting forward because I have my old solution I can watch here. I assume this saved the starfish solution even though it was longer. It did. And I know that the 0 counts, so if I get here with 0 remaining, it is a solve. Like that swim around maybe could be done better with different turtle routings somehow. I mean, did I make a save right there? Right before I did that swim? That was here, right? Just abandoning this object that just doesn't do anything. It probably must somehow, but it sure seems like it doesn't. Let's just see.
Hey guys, did you
what
see
my
that
options
movie
are.
where this?
Not now, Virgil.
Timing. That could have been better. Still though. You know that movie. Alright, so... who wants to go where here? I guess you really want to just not move. Like, this is obviously awful.
Oh dear.
Ooh, that's bad too.
Sometimes I forget that not everyone is indestructible.
I forgot also that this laser goes all the way up there. Anyway, you're safe there. There is no way this is good for anything, right? Surely that's awful. It looks bad to me. Because look where Agent T is right now. She's in a bad spot. I mean, I'll entertain it for a moment, but like... no? I'm at 154. You gotta go here and do that. We have these boys to deal with. Pant, 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 we can do this. Whoops, hold on.
Go, Agent T, go!
Oops, no, okay, so push, push, climb. Move, 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 climb. Move here, push, push, push. Do that. Do this. Move this out of the way. Like, I feel like this doesn't even solve me the puzzle, let alone any starfish or anything. Yeah, that was definitely worse. Maybe I can still solve using up my starfish buffer? Okay, I can still solve that way. But that is a strict speed loss compared to just swimming up and around here. Up around here, down through there. Have something in the way of this? Like you? Yeah, I don't see that happening. Is this object doing anything? Hang on, what is the point of that object? Wait, why do I get that down at all? Why do I get that down at all? I guess it gives me a little bit more, ability to push King Crab to the right, but other than that, it's not really doing anything for me. Yeah, I'm not using this object, because I just gotta push that left, that's all. And that's the same number of moves whether that's there or not. Now, it's a hook, where like if Flounder didn't have to come down here, he could just pull left on the top part of that to shift the pipe down. So it kind of feels like what I gotta puzzle out is like, how do I move this without Flounder? Again, that's the worst feeling part of the puzzle. Okay, well, that was as much analysis as I'm comfortable doing on that right now. Okay, I got one starfish. I did open the final bonus mission. We got 3 more pictures to unlock at some point. So 2 bonus missions to do, 3 more starfish, and then the puzzle of each of those. And then that's everything in the entire game. Alright, I'll see you next time for some of those activities, probably this one.